Finally this evening, Ali Velshi is back with a bullseye for us, although to be precise, if our program here had a sweet deal feature, this item would certainly qualify in that category as well. This is a story of a man who worked for Merrill Lynch for 3 months, that's 1, 2, 3, and moved on with a reported $25 million. Thank you very much. Ali, how does this happen?
What a story. Sweet deal is correct. This is a gentleman whose name is Peter Kraus. Now, we have to tell you, he's done nothing wrong. He's broken no laws at all. He was one of these former masters of the universe types who worked at Goldman Sachs and then was recruited to work for Merrill Lynch in May. He delayed his start until September, and within a couple of days of starting, Merrill Lynch, in the midst of that financial crisis, was sold to Bank of America. But Peter Kraus organized something in his contract with Merrill Lynch that said if the company were to change ownership, he'd get a $25 million payout. I've worked out that sort of deal, Tom. If you leave this place, really? I'm getting a big payout. $25 million. So a couple days after he arrives, the bank is sold through no doing of his own. He hangs around till December because that's the sweet thing to do if you've been given $25 million. Now he's off to head another investment firm. He left a few days ago. But that's what he got, a $25 million goodbye from Merrill Lynch, which, by the way, has been a company that has been bleeding money because of the subprime crisis for many, many months, well before May.
And the companies don't give out this information. As you said, this guy's done nothing wrong. But one of the reasons we know about this had to do with a little buying pattern.
Yes, exactly. Now, we're in the middle of a recession in a city which has a lot of bankers. It's been hit hard by this recession and the job losses. So when you buy a $37 million house, which is listed for sale, when you buy a $37 million house on Park Avenue, it doesn't take much digging to find out that it was listed in the name of Peter Kraus's wife. $37 million, which is a big gain from what it was a couple of years ago. And that's how it came to everyone's attention. We did speak to Merrill Lynch, who said because he's not an executive of the company, it's not compelled to give out any information and wasn't able to tell us anything else about it. But
$37 million.
Yeah, so when you leave and I get my payout, I'm going to lay low for a while.
I didn't know you could even get a house for that one. Does that come with a garage or not?
In this kind of economy, I didn't know why, but for $37 million, I think you could buy a block. But apparently,
but again, this was normal business on Wall Street.
Well, that's the point of this. It's not this. Peter Kraus did nothing wrong. It's the sort of the tone deafness and the sense that on Wall Street you can actually make deals like this. I mean, most of us probably want to run over there and see if we can still cut deals like that. You can't anymore. But that's quite something. He made a deal that if the ownership of the company changes, he gets a payout.
If you got that kind of deal when I leave,
that's right.
I'll leave now and we'll split.
Right, deal.
We'll start 2009.